Hello everyone, this is Shiny Noctiles, and today I figured it'd be nice to see if we can do a Night Sword. I feel better after making some burgers I recently ate. I had made some pasta earlier, yesterday as well, but I think I might have overcooked it a little bit, so it gave me a bit of a stomach ache. But next time, what we're going to do is we're going to cook the pasta, the rigatoni at the minimum uh, cooking time. So instead of doing 15 minutes, we'll do 12 minutes because that's the minimum. To get close to al dente, and now I've learned with cooking burgers, you want to cook it really well to the point that it's you know well cooked because I've had problems originally when I undercooked meat, but I think I've kind of mastered cooking it well now. I just have to be patient with it. Pasta is a little bit different. Instead of cooking it for too long or even overcooking it, which can be okay for burgers. For pasta, it's better to just have that fine-tuned time, which I think we're getting there. So, anyways, let me start this quest. Hello, I am the squire of Sir Vivian. Let's see, how is life as a squire? Well, Sir Vivian is a good guy to work for. However, I'm in a spot of trouble today. I've gotten lost Sir Vivian's sword. Can I make a new sword if you like? Thanks for the offer. I'd be surprised if you could, though. Thing is, the sword is a family heirloom. It has been passed down through Vivian's family for 5 generations. It was originally made by the Mkondo dwarves, who were a particular skilled tribe of dwarven smiths. I doubt anyone could make it in the style they do. Uh, so would these dwarves make another one? I'm not 100% sure the Mkondo tribe exists anymore. I should think Reldo, the palace librarian Varrock, will know. He has done a lot of research on the races of Runescape. I don't suppose you could try and track down the Mkondo dwarves for me. I've got so much work to do. Okay, I'll give it a go. Thank you very much. As I said, the best place to start should be with Reldo. Okay, so we talked to the squire. Okay, now we'll go to Reldo. I don't have 25 magic yet, or law runes, so I can't teleport to Varrock yet, but eventually we'll get there. Right now my magic is level 8. We might also do Witch's Potion after Night Sword if we finish it early enough. Hmm. That's some lemon and ginger tea. Definitely is very good. We'll run for a little bit, but we're also going to conserve our run energy because when we actually go into the ice cavern, we want to make sure we have at least 100 run, especially to get past those ice giants and ice warriors. I think they're in 2004 for RuneScape. Let's see. There's See here. Looks like there's a bunch of people making campfires here. Oh, let me pick up this bowl drop, because I could use more of these in the future. I'm gonna deposit these real quick. These might be good just like when I make more pies or if I make stews or some other stuff here. $4K mine runes for 100K, that's runes might be more expensive because I don't know how many you can buy from the rune shop. I think rune crafting in this game even takes more precedence because it's a little bit harder to get runes. Oh, let's see. My bad. So Raldo should be here. You can also pick up another pie dish if you want to. Hello, stranger. What do you know about the Incomodo dwarves? The Incomodo dwarves, you say? Ah, yes, for many hundreds of years they were the world's most skilled smiths. They used secret smithing knowledge passed down from generation to generation. Unfortunately, about a century ago, the once thriving race was wiped out during the barbarian invasions of that time. So are there any Incomodo left at all? I believe a few of them survived, but with the bulk of the population destroyed, their numbers have dwindled even further. I believe I remember a couple living in Asgardian near the cliffs on the on the Asgardian southern peninsula, but they do tend to keep to themselves. They tend not to tell people what they're. Sorry about that. Let me drink some more tea. That they're descendants of the Komodo, which is why people think that the tribe has died out totally. But you may well have more luck talking to them if you bring them some red berry pie. They really like red berry pie. Okay. Oh, hold on. Gotta check something. Is this still streaming for you guys? I don't know. It's here. Here we go. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah. Seems like I have to keep up my my regular regular window up the whole time. That's what it is. Yeah, sorry about that. Let's see. Okay. Oh, I know what it is. I need to minimize my my live YouTube live. That's what the problem was. Okay. Yeah, I'm still getting used to streaming OBS on streaming RuneScape on OBS, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Find another imp real quick. I try to fight these as much as I can when I see them because they drop um, beads and other stuff. Bad. I'm gonna check the staff shop real quick. Okay, so if we need like an air staff or something, we can buy it there. We might get one, because we're gonna need it even for, or well, let's buy a, do we want to buy it? Um, I don't see why not. Yeah, let's go get, 'cause this will save us on runes, especially if they're more expensive now. Yeah, we'll get, an air staff, and we'll get a fire staff. Alright. We might actually be able to, sell a red berry pie here. Since I think we're going to be giving it to him early anyways. So we can pay back for the stabs. Let me go here so people can find me. See, does anyone want to buy one? I knew someone earlier was offering 3K for it. Let's see. Or we can also do best offer considered. Wow. Okay, let's see. 1800? I'll take it. I'll take 1800. Yeah. Pays for one of the staves. Okay. Reminds me of my eBay store where I always have a best offer whenever I sell cards on my store, so but yeah, 1800 for selling a red berry pie was good. Maybe we'll make more in the future. This is one thing I like about 2004Scape is that I know some people say like Nightmare says he did another stream not too long ago that he compares this to like Iron Man and old school, where it's that it's even harder than Iron Man. What I like about this version more than Iron Man is that you can still trade with players even if you don't have the Grand Exchange. And that to me is kind of like how RuneScape old school RuneScape originally was, or I'll call this classic old school. I think that's a good thing, a good name for it, because it's not classic RuneScape or RuneScape Classic, but it is classic old school. It's like the transition, like when Classic became old school. So this is like one of the most classic old school versions of RuneScape you can play. So I think clue scrolls were added a little bit after RuneScape old school was released, or RuneScape or classic RuneScape, like in March 29, 2004 was like when the classic was released, or RuneScape 2 was released, but I think a couple weeks later they released Clue Scrolls, I think. So, I'm glad they have Clue Scrolls in this version though, even though it's probably very like the original rewards well before Third Age and all that. So, let's see. Oh, hopefully it's not too loud when I drink water on a parched throat. I don't think we need another spade. At least not immediately. Okay, so I think we can use our run energy for now. I guess it'll be fine. Alright, there's Thurgo. We can get him. Lord, in a Commodore dwarf, maybe who wants to know? Do you like some red berry pie? Never say no to a red berry pie, they're great stuff. And over the pie, Thurgo eats the pie, Thurgo pats his stomach. By Gothics, that was good pie. Anyone who makes a pie like that has got to be alright. You make me a special sword. Well, after bringing me my special favorite food, I guess I should give it a go. What sort of sword is it? I needed to make a sword for one of Halidor's knights. He has one which was passed down through 5 generations, but his squire has lost it. So we need an identical one to replace it. Knight sword, well, I need to know exactly how it looked before I could make a new one. All the Faladin knights used to have swords with unique designs according to their precision. Could you bring me a picture or something? I'll go and ask the squire and see if I can find one. Okay. Now we gotta go back to the squire. This is where either teleport tabs or teleportation magic would be nice, but we'll get it eventually. We'll get it. That's one of the things about playing RuneScape Classic as well. Or I mean old school classic or classic old school is walking everywhere, so even in old school, you know, until you get your magic levels up. Unless if you buy tabs. That's how it usually is. The hardest part of this quest is going to be running through all those enemies in the cave. But I think with all the food we got, we should be fine. I bought some cakes earlier. At Varrock, there was a guy selling it, uh, or in West Bank, there was a guy selling it for 60 GP per cake, which I thought wasn't too bad, so. It seems like someone's selling ray pots. I think we can handle this guy now. We faced him before, but we'll give it another go. That's a burst of strength. There you go. Oh, and I guess he always drops a cape every time, so got an additional cape. Yeah, let's go to the bank, and then we'll talk to the squire. Oh, there's the use bank quickly option if I want to do that. Probably one of the hardest quests in old school, I mean classic old school, would probably be underground paths. Because I remember that quest taking quite a bit of time. Probably another one would be Dragon Slayer 2. Or the original Dragon Slayer, not the Dragon Slayer 2 that came out, but in addition to, yeah. Let's talk to the squire here. So how are you doing getting a sword? I have found an incommodate dwarf who needs a picture of the sword before you can make it. Picture, the only one I can think of is in a small portrait of Sir Vivian's father. Sir Vivian keeps it in a cupboard in his room, I think. Yeah, I'll try to get that then. Please, don't let him catch you. He mustn't know what happened. Okay. Let's go. From what I remember, I think the room is somewhere. Oh, wait, oh. Interesting. It must have changed the layout of the place, later on. Let me see. Maybe if we go through here. Oh, okay. I think that's why. I think it's somewhere here. Yeah, we'll find it, I think. No, this is where the Black Knight quest is, yeah. Black Knight's Fortress. I think it's not. Yeah, no, I think it must be further down. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Might look this up. Oh, okay. So I went through the right. I went through the right. What do you call it? I went through the right ladder, but I went the wrong way to the third floor. Yeah. Okay. No, I think yeah, it's this one. Okay. Yeah, that's where it is. Oh, no. See if I can close the door. See what he says. Hello, greetings, traveler. Anything to trade? Let me ask him a bit more information here. Let's see. Could I distract you? Can I just talk to you very slowly for a few minutes while I distract you? So my friend over there can do something while you're basically being distracted. What? Not sure what you're asking me. You want to join the White Knights? No, I'm just trying to distract you. You're very odd. So can I distract you more? I don't think I want to talk to you anymore. Okay. Hey, just wait. Okay. I didn't think by talking. I figured by talking to him maybe it would unlock something to kind of prevent him from doing that. But oh, we'll see if he moves. Oh, if I can get him out of here. There we go. Okay. So now, okay. Now we're going to go back to Thurgo. Yeah, we might just finish Night Sword and then we'll probably end the stream. Okay. Take a nap after this, but yeah, figure I'd at least do this for the very least for you guys. Or at the very least, yeah. I don't see any imps around here. Either someone is KOing them in the road, they've all teleported elsewhere. Ah, no, just gonna evade him this time. Oh, it seems like someone's following me. Wonder if he's trying to do the level 3 quest or... Nopers. Oh, nice. I didn't even realize I had a fishing spot here. Any spare GP? No? Yeah, I think the ash was used for a quest, yeah. Yeah, the Prince Ali rescue, and then Cavalier berries are for Romeo and Juliet, I think. About that sword, I found a picture of the sword I'd like you to make. Okay, you'll need to get me some stuff in order for me to make this. I'll need 2 iron bars to make the sword to start with. I'll also need an ore called blurite. It's useless for making actual weapons for fighting with, but I'll need some as decoration for the hilt. This fairly rare sword of ore, the only place I know where to get it is under this cliff here. It is guarded by a powerful ice giant. Most of the rocks in that cliff are pretty useless and they don't contain much of anything, but there's definitely some blurite in there. You'll need a little bit of mining experience to be able to find it. So, okay, I'll go and find them. Alright. Oh, he dropped them. Okay. Oh well. Oh well. Okay. So here we have auto retaliate off, right? Yeah. So there's muggers. Back then they were level 4 though, not level 6. They look different too. Speaking of which, I don't remember seeing muggers in crossing through Lumbridge to Draenor like I usually do. Let's run here. Okay. Okay, here's where we're gonna have to be careful. Can I? Okay, let's run. Okay. Let's use Mysterious Old Man as the guard. I love the way the Blu-ray ores looked back then. Hold on, I'm gonna talk to you. Hold on. That's still something. Okay. I don't know how long it takes to respawn this Blu-ray ore, but we might wait for a little bit. I also love how the way the ice giants look back then. Okay. 25 seconds. Okay, that's not too long. Okay. So now we'll try to get out. Ooh, oh. Try to get out of here safely. Okay, we ate our shrimp. Okay. It's the hardest part. The area done. All right, that wasn't as bad as I thought. I mean, I've done it, many times, several amount of times before, but I didn't know if 2004 was going to be tougher. Let's see. Give 'em GP. About that sword. How are you doing finding those sword materials? I have them here. You have the blue ore and 2 iron bars of Thurgo. Thurgo starts to make the sword. Thurgo hands you a sword. Remember to keep calling if with more pie next time. Okay. No, I was laughing. He dropped the ashes and the berries, but then I think he's keeping the cake with the gold. Let's go here. Restore our points. Hope you guys have been enjoying this so far. It's been pretty fun being able to do this. Excuse me. It's interesting he's fishing at Port Sarum and not at or around the ice cave versus Draenor. But hey, it's not a terrible spot, I guess. It's not the worst spot. Once we turn in this quest, we should probably have around 30 smithing, which would be nice. Because then we can make iron bars and all that. Of course, we'll need 3 more mining levels before we get 15 mining, but that shouldn't be too bad. Alright. Can turn this quest now. So how are you doing getting the sword? I have retrieved your sword for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was seriously worried I would have to owe up to Sir Vivian. Sir Vivian. Okay. Yeah, 29 smithing. I knew it was somewhere around there. And hey, we can make iron two-handed swords now. Yeah, so that's a nice thing about some of the quests in, especially in um, old school classic or classic old school, is that being able to get those levels without having to do it all like just through straight up skilling or gathering the resources it definitely helps. Like it's kind of a bit of like a fast pass in a way, or a bit like of a another way to gain EXP, which can definitely help. So yeah, we got 29 smithing now, just by doing that one quest. And we could make iron two-headed swords and all that, so yeah, we're gonna turn in, put our stuff in the bank. Alright guys, hope you guys enjoyed the stream, hope you guys had fun watching, and I'll be off for now. Take care guys.